Howdy there, YouTube. This is your Redneck Host, FPM, and I'm here with my brother, N4TH. We're back here in Empyrion Galactic Survival. Today we're bringing in another SV. That way N4TH ain't got the only SV, and we're able to divide and conquer and grab resources. But I'm going to shut up right now and let N4TH set a load of his Vegemites. Alright, so, you ready to see my vessel?
Yep.
That I'm bringing in? Alright. Let's see, can I get it here? F5, come on. May have to lay down some block. Because it ain't wanting to let this thing... Would you mind laying out some block? Kind of off the corner back over my way. Fill in about to where my drone is. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need some space to take off as well, so it don't matter. You can do carpenter substrate, building block, or whatever's cheap. Basically, I need to go this way, line up with here, and go out. About this far here. Yeah. Trying to flatten all this out. Since we now have proper drills, you know. Let me move my character out the way here, because he's kind of in the way. Lord of mercy, my guy needs to work out. He's got a little bit of a pooch on him. A little thick around the middle. I need to kind of reason why I said whatever's cheap, because it's just gonna be like a little landing area for us as well. But I also need it to spawn the vessel in, you know. So I need you to connect it to the base. The reason why I was telling you to go over there to the solars. Let me turn on my light. Everybody, tell you what, we'll come back as soon as me and N4TH are able to get us a landing pad going on, even if it's made out of wood, you know? So, we'll be right back here in a second. Alright, everybody. As you can see, I now have it actually fully functioning. It'll go up, down, backwards. It already could go left to right and forward. It didn't have a backwards, it didn't have an up, it didn't have a down. I also have total of 5 guns on this sucker. 2,000 rounds between 5. That leaves, let's see, it's like what, 500 rounds left over? Now, see how she handles. She's a little on the heavy side. She's good and quick, but she needs wide turning radius. Let me see if I can fix that. Statistics. Actually, I can't fix it. It's like literally as high as it'll go. And it turns, oh my god.
Yeah, looking at it, yeah, it's the turning. It should be.
That is slow. Yeah. How many RCS we got on here? 4. We only have 4 RCSs.
For something like that, it should be spinning fast.
Right.
Turning fast.
So I got a bit more work to do on this thing. I may beef it up. Add a little bit more on the body. I don't know just yet. And look, I just like literally tap C. And I come slamming down. Okay. So whatever you do in your single player world, if you think the Wyvern would be a good one to have, it's not. I am showing you now. You're going to spend a lot more resources in it to get it actually functioning properly than what it's worth. So let me pause here again and get this thing to where at least it functions how it should according to its size and weight mass. So see you here in a second. Alright, everybody. Well, I had changing plans. Thing wasn't going to work out the way I was hoping to, because there was no way without completely just redoing it anyway for it to work functional. So we just spawned in the Adam Jr. Basically, it's N4TH's vehicle, but with Junior basically meaning the second. So we now have 2 either way. So do you want to take a trip into space?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Can't stay stuck. I mean, even though of course, yeah, we do have to, you know, get around to, but then still a lot of it, yeah, we need to get into space.
I'm out in space now. I got 500 rounds in my guns. So if we happen to get attacked by a damaged laser drone as we go here close to the iceberg, we can at least attack. I've got 500 rounds. I don't know how many rounds you got. But I might be able to do something.
Only about 600 with 400 reserve.
I got 500 and that's locked and loaded. Well, now less than that because I accidentally shot. Well, I nailed all those asteroids, all except for one. Alright, heading over to Empyrion now, so. Put it on auto cruise. Or auto fly, whatever, however you want to put it. What you doing way back there? I mean, you're keeping it 2.15 from me. Alright, so what type of plant life we need in here? The oranges or whatever?
Space zone.
They're on Skillion, I know. We're needing that. Found nest. Wood cabin. We're gonna be running into Talon here.
Yeah, because it's where you get like your first actual like trade. Even though, of course, one can actually probably forward themselves straight to Omicron if they ever wanted to.
Yeah.
Never really.
Well, they need Zirconium and all that other for warp drive. Unless they've changed the recipes on me. You know? There's a spider nest. Spitter nest. About ran into some trees just then. Took my eyes off my screen.
Almost thought this was a red area, but it wasn't. Pick up some pentaxid.
Alright. Because we're going to need it once we start getting resources to get the warp drive. I mean, N4TH is already high enough level to be able to get it. Unlock it. Time to hit all the resources. Mess with POIs. We ain't gonna be up in this sector too terribly long enough to deal with POIs unless it's just something to do with trading for you.
I encountered my first hostile, one of those scorpions.
Alright. One of the rad scorps.
Yeah.
As you see in Fallout. I'm finding all sorts of stuff. Mostly like hostile stuff. You notice that, right?
Yeah, and I think I just heard another scorpion.
Well, I just discovered a large destroyed farm. If we could find the core of it. Whoa. Heard a little squawker. I can barely see anything. Partly cloudy, my butt. This ain't partly cloudy, this is just... You gotta land to be able to see anything. Found titanium in survivor's camp. I must be awful close to South Pole over here, because it is vacant. Lord, the sun sets and rises awful quick on this planet. It must be real small. Or, I say planet, moon. Just passed through over the time barrier. About ran right into a tree. Alright, so is that everything?
One of the things I like that I just realized is like having it on the auto thrust.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where it's locked, I could just literally control it by mouse. Like a few of those old games where, you know, you'll control the ship just by mouse.
Yeah.
Like the ship would just move by itself automatically.
Yeah. How'd you find that out?
Just with the handling of this one.
Oh yeah.
Because even if you try to like tilt it to the side, you can reorient it.
Yep. Or you can do like I do and do a full barrel roll as you're going over a mountain. Or dip down low to the deck and then jerk up real quick as you go to almost hit a tree. Oh, I was about to ping that.
We both.
Alright. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I found an area where we can get plenty of stone.
Yeah. Looking at this part, there's. Yeah, I think these ones are.
Feel like putting a base down here?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these ones are. Yeah, 45 plus stone or crushed stone. Yeah, possibly. I mean, yeah, even just like for. Yeah, even if not like, you know, directly a base, but yeah, somewhat more like an outpost for
Resource?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just hitting up in all stones. I got my portable constructor on me and ready to put down. So whatever stones you can grab, I'm going to be putting my constructor down here in just a minute. Because I found a nice level spot to put base down at. Or the forward operating base, FOB. The bigger ones get you like 44. There's also a lot of iron here too, so that helps out. Ah. Alright, I'm infected. I had an open wound. Good thing I had bandages on me. I had an alien worm. that I found. I'm like, I'm a little close. I don't want him attacking me first, so I'll attack him. You know?
Yeah.
Also get a little action in on this video. There's a lot of resources here, more or less. You know what I mean? Even some neodymium. Alright. There's my ship. You know, I'll go ahead and say it now, next season, we're not going to be allowed to put any holes in the terrain. We're only going to be able to have to make do with what's on the surface till there's nothing left on the surface for us to use as far as building resources, you know? That's going to be a challenge for us. That work out? It sounds like you got a little choked up there. Alright, so silicon, only need one more there, and need quite a bit more on the iron. So let's see, silicon, and then go ahead and say 100 on the iron.
Yeah, because then, yeah, take more better, like, you know, utilize, as I said, utilize better the meteors.
Yeah.
Whether they, you know, it's just the basic resources, like, you know, iron, silicon, copper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got what you're saying. You're gonna need at least a couple of grow plots. So if you want to work on getting that kind of going, we'll have a FOB.
Because I think after, yeah, once you mine out all of that meteor, you know, the next one could be any time.
Yeah. Well, I ain't been working on no meteor. I'm over here just mining up a rock. But yeah, I mean, you know, meteors, when they come in, they help out. Plus any, you know, like big stones, you got, you know, your resource nodes, as I call them, you know, like the stones that are above ground that's of the same ore type.
Not sure if they help, like if the planet's only got, like, you know, if the meteor has that particular resource, if like the meteor probably is going to provide just as much, then, like, you know, if the resource on that was, you know, like very, very small.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a meteor, it's going to have a lot more than what most deposits would be, except for, you know, like the large or very large deposits. Alright, bring some stuff back over here. Gonna have to let some stuff expire so we can get some oh hell, what am I trying to think of? Spoilt food or whatever it is to be able to make the grow plots for the nutrient solution. We need some plant protein, really, is what we need.
Yeah, because that's how you fast track it to like where you craft boiled food from plant protein.
So if you want to go find some plant proteins, that'd help out. You know, corn dogs, whatever. I'm just clearing out more than what I need, but yeah, I'm still just kind of clearing out. 50 experience hits a pop, plus whatever I pick, you know? Because we're going to need quite a bit of iron, so I figure, you know, might as well get some stone in on it with whatever resources we can find above ground. We just set roots, you know, set a base out this way. Good thing when you run into them alien thorn things, or them cactus looking plants, you don't puncture your suit.
Yeah, like that game.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, I think it was, shoot, it'd been a while since we covered that. Osiris New Dawn, I believe.
Yeah, that was it.
I said I knew it'd been a while since we covered it. Yeah, this plant protein is about the only thing besides water that we're missing out on. We need some carbon substrate to be able to make a O2 water condenser. Need 3 of it. I think we got plenty of stone to do for a minute. Oh heck, I didn't even realize my food was that low. My health's pretty low too. Good thing I had some energy bars. Of course, some energy bars ain't gonna last too terribly long trying to heal you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially for like on here, yeah, the plant protein in it is very sparse. Like you can't really
Depend on.
find in-
I mean, you can find it in the water easy enough,
Yeah,
just not on land. I still have that dramatic, music playing from where I was battling that alien worm.
I remember that. Like the other times where you still had the music.
Yeah. Well, it finally went away. It was like, okay, I know I'm out of battle. You can end now. Type deal. It's getting to be about night time, so we're about to have some creepy crawlies come out the woodwork. Hey, found a gold ore.
I got 42 spoiled food.
Alright. I'm needing the carbon substrate now to be able to do anything else. Alright.
And it's like speaking it. Like, yeah, speaking of that, I found the whole area where it's got those deposits.
Yeah. There you go. Well, I believe got pretty much just about enough iron that I'd produced or had producing. Yep. Just missing the grow plots now. But y'all have seen us put up this shelter more times than you care to count. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank y'all for coming out, sitting a spell, watching the video. And again, trying to hit 500 subscribers. So, if you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to it. If you like the videos, hit that like button. If not, you ain't gotta. If you dislike the video, hit the thumbs down. But I'd like to know from you. So, what you want to see, what you'd rather see, what you'd want us to do, put it in the comment section below. That way I'll know. But y'all come back now, you hear? Later.